Sound check, sound check, sound check, sound check.
goals in Congo. Good morning from all over the world and welcome to match day 3 here of the Grassroots Soccer League. And it's an exciting morning here for the fans as you can see them cheering in loud numbers supporting their teams. And the first match of this league of match day 3 is currently ongoing with Yobo Football Club scoring it out against One Pro Sport team. And for match day 2 we had 18 goals with Joe Sporting Football Club scoring the highest, getting the most goals of the day with 6 goals against Yobo Fc. So 18 goals in total we saw on match day 2, and we hope that match day 3 is as exciting and provides more goals as well as match day 2. And quickly to the team list. Yobo Football Club in goal is Bako Mechanga as expected, Caleb Atunwa as the right back, Sahid Olorunwoye, Oliver David, Wilson Lenlo, Eli Ajenifuja, Chinedu Okafo, Emeka Okoli, Elmar Arunta, Ebuka Oliveri and Ebenezer Kate are in the starting 11. And on the substitutes bench you have George Kingsley, Gabriel Anosa, Ruben Beatrice, Samuel and Anthony and Abdullahi Jimo, and that's Coach Harry is leading his charges on that one. And quickly to the One Pro Sports team, the starting 11, you have Taufik in goal, Arino, Ola, Ibrahim, Chindima, Ike, Daniel, Frederick, Jafar, Daramola, Toyin, and Ekene in the starting 11. On the substitutes bench is Shobayo, the left fullback. You have Olam Ayomide, Goloba, Oche, Olopudi, and Ariyo. And as you can see, the coach there has made a bit of changes to the starting 11 with about 4 players coming in. And surprisingly, the big omission for One Pro Sport team has to be the left fullback, Olamileko Oshobayo, who is on the bench for match day 3 action against Yobo Football Club. And its scoreline is still goalless at this stage of the match, and it's understandable because the match just started just few minutes into the first half, and both teams are gradually settling into the game. That's a free kick they're taking, and that's the referee there has spotted an infringement. And quickly, let me give you the league table after match day 2. You have Joe Sporting Football Club topping the table with 6 points and a +6 goal difference, having scored 9 goals in 2 matches. That's an average of 4.5 goals per game, 4.5 you want to say, but definitely over 4 goals per game on the average for Joe Sporting Football Club, and they are sitting atop of the league standings. Not far off First Foundation Football Club, who have also won 2 matches from 2 games and also have 6 points just like Joe Sporting Football Club, but they have an inferior goal difference. Unlike Joe Sporting Football Club that has scored 9 goals, First Foundation Football Club have scored 6 and conceded 4. So they have a +2 goal difference. In third place is Becharis Football Club with 3 points, having won 1 and lost 1, followed closely by Yobo Football Club, who have also won 1 and lost 1 and have 3 points. So Yobo Football Club will be looking to get all maximum points here against One Pro Sport team so that they can move up the table. And that's Okoli Frederick, the striker for One Pro Sport team, trying to take on Wilson Lenlo. And skips past him, brings it, the pull-out is there, locates Ekene Joseph, and that's a volley, but it's been well defended, and that's out for a corner kick to One Pro Sport team. That's a very good performance there. That's a very good attacking display by One Pro Sport team, who need maximum points in this game to trudge up, to move up the league standings. For One Pro Sport team that's 7th on the table with a solitary point from 2 games. So they really need this win. And for back to the league standings, you have Future Stars Academy on 5th position with 3 points. They've won 1, lost 1 as well. Super Soccer International are 6th, and as I said, One Pro Sport team are 7th, and HCU Football Club are 8th, having lost both matches thus far. This is Chinedu on the run. Chinedu Okafor on the counter attack, and it's Chinedu still going on, and it's against Chinedu against Daniel, and Daniel does well to recover for a throw in there. That's a very good defensive recovery by Daniel. That because Chinedu, as we've seen over the course of match day 1 and 2, is a very pacey winger, and the threat has been nullified right there. It's a throw-in to Yobo Football Club, and I think that will be taken by Caleb Atunwa. Caleb Atunwa with the train, and is able to trade out to Elma, but Elma has been dispossessed of the ball, and it's Okoli right now trying to locate Ekene Joseph. The ball is back to Okoli Frederick, and that's well done by Wilson Lenlaw, and it's Oliver on the ball right now, the midfield maestro for Yobo Football Club, one of the bright spots in this team. And it must be said that for every attacking intent orchestrated by Yobo Football Club, it oftentimes starts with Wilson, and that's Chinedu on the left-hand side. I talked about his space, I talked about his trickery. There you go, you can see his space on display there, getting past Daniel, and then he gets support from Ruben, who is on the field right now, and that's been played onto, is that a free kick? Oh, the referee waves it, and it's Chinedu with the shot, but that's been placed well over the bar, and it's a goal kick to One Pro Sport team. Oh, that's a corner kick, I beg your pardon. Apparently there was a deflection there spotted by the referee, and it's a corner kick to Yobo Football Club, who are seeking to get the first goal of this match. It's still 0-0. It's within the first 15 minutes of the match, and let's see if from this corner kick Yobo Football Club can break the deadlock. That's taken poorly. It's been cleared away by Okoli Frederick, the striker for One Pro Sport team, and that should be an infringement. Yes, it is. There was a push right there, and it's been spotted by the referee. For One Pro Sport team, it must be said that over the course of the two games we've seen, they've shown flashes of brilliance, but they've just had it difficult in terms of converting their chances. Again, on match day one, it was a 1-1 draw that we were able to get, and against Super Soccer Academy, the first goal coming from the spot kick. And the match day two, where they had the numerical advantage in the first half against First Foundation Football Club, they were already 2 goals down, but due to the numerical advantage they had when Mubarak, the centre back for First Foundation Football Club, got red carded as early as the 52nd minute of the match, they enjoyed that numerical advantage and were able to equalize from 2 goals down to 2-2. But defensive vulnerabilities that we've seen over the course of the 2 matches ensured that made it possible for them to concede a 3rd goal, thereby losing the match, which is quite surprising because when you're playing for almost 40 minutes with a numerical advantage, you want to make it count, you want to capitalize on it. And there was no way one would have expected First Foundation Football Club to have recovered and eventually win the match, but it shows you the vulnerabilities that this One Pro Sport team has defensively and offensively, that concerns about how clinical they can be, how lethal the strikers are, because they're finding it difficult to get goals. There's every possibility that if there was no expulsion, that they wouldn't have even gotten the 2 goals they got against First Foundation Football Club in the first instance. So they need to do more, and I'm sure the coach is a bit concerned with regards to how they make their attacking intents known and their plays. But that's a wasted opportunity there for Yobo Football Club. And Ebenezer down the left-hand side, they're showing a bit of flashes. For Yobo Football Club, we've seen lots of players. I think the standout goalkeeper thus far has been Bakome Chang of Yobo Football Club, who has saved 2 penalties in 2 matches. And more importantly, he has made several saves. And that's Bakome Chang, as I was talking about him, controlling the ball and then passing it out to Sahid Olorunwoye. And this is promising to be an exciting match. Oh, that's a very good flick there. And that couldn't get across to Ebenezer Kante, who was making his run, and that has been intercepted. Yobo Football Club right now trying as much as possible to retain the ball, and that's Elia Jenifuja passing on to Wilson, back to Elia Jenifuja, and right now it's with Robin, and for Oliver back on the ball again. This is a very good build-up play by Yobo Football Club, and there you can see the ability to retain the ball. Wilson Lenlaw plays it down to Chinedu, who is on the run. It's Chinedu against Daniel once again. Oh, that's a very good defensive recovery right there, because Chinedu had already gone past him, but he was able to recover with ease, and that's a very good defensive play right there. And I think that's Tony, I beg your pardon, not Daniel. That's Tony. So we're seeing an exciting duel between Chinedu Okafor of Yobo Football Club and Tony, the left back for One Pro Sports team. And that's something we should look out for as the match progresses. And the ball right now is with Yobo Football Club, who are trying as much as possible to get the first goal of this game. And that's Oliver playing on Ebenezer, which is a very good pass. Oh, Ebenezer's first touch is too heavy, and that just gets the ball past him. And the danger has been averted by One Pro Sports team, as it's going to be a free throwing deep into their own half. Number 11 on this team now. Corner kick taken, and there you have the goalkeeper Taufik, who gathers the ball collectively, and that should be a handball. Yes, Kene Joseph has been penalized for that handball there. He handled the ball while trying to guard his face. It was more of a reflex action than any other thing. I have Kene Joseph there on the field, sitting on the pitch, holding on to his knee, and I don't know what exactly the issue is, but it has something to do with his knee. And there you have Caleb Atunwa of Yobo Football Club, as well as the referee, going to meet him, and you can see the handshake there. It's, the tackle wasn't deliberate, and I'm sure going forward we'll see more incisive plays and rash tackles coming in as the game gets more cagey by the minute. But for now, it's still goalless, and it's One Pro Sports team who are trying as much as possible to record their first win of the league campaign, while Yobo are seeking their second win of the league campaign. Free kick to One Pro Sports team. That's a very good pass, and Ekene Joseph chases it, he keeps it in play. Ekene Joseph skips past Wilson Lenlaw and plays in Jafar Mohammed. Jafar Mohammed turns, weevils, and then he plays it back to oh, that's a very good pass by Chidinma, and it's too much as the goalkeeper Machang gets the ball with relative ease. And it's Machang who would lead the play back, and he throws it out to Oliver. Oliver, under a bit of pressure, passes to the centre back, and the ball is back to the goalkeeper Bakume Chang, who clears it out to Ebenezer Kate, but that pass has been intercepted. And right about now, it's Elia Jenifuja clearing the ball, and this is a very good pass. This is Chinedu. Oh, his control letting down there. That was a very good pass, and this is another tussle between Toyin and Chinedu. Toyin gets support, and the ball is back to Toyin, and the danger for now is averted. Oh, that's a very good pass there. And this is Jafar Mohammed with the ball. Very good turn, good control of the ball. This is another player that has shone like a million stars in this league campaign thus far. Jafar Mohammed of One Pro Sports team. He is their right fullback, but he's so versatile. He can play as a left fullback and also play as a defensive midfielder. So for One Pro Sports teams, Jafar Mohammed, that's the guy on jersey number 2. He is one to watch out for. Free kick taken quickly. Kene Joseph the target, but that has been intercepted by Wilson Lenlaw. And the ball right now is with Chinedu. Chinedu Okafor. The ball right now back with oh, that's well done there by Oliver. And right now it's all about. Oh, this is Frederick Okoli, and then Wilson just crosses through, and then the referee spots an infringement there, and Wilson got tripped by Frederick Okoli. And and it's going to be a free kick to Yobo Football Club. Still goalless, 0-0 at this stage, and I'm sure both teams will be looking at getting the opening goal in this match. Wilson still lying on the field there, breathing in pain, and you have the medical official attending to him. He's going to receive treatment outside by the sidelines, and you can see him hobbling a bit as he gets onto his feet. But Bakumechang, the goalkeeper for Yobo Football Club, who has been the standout goalkeeper of this campaign thus far, having saved 2 penalties and made other numerous world-class saves, will get the game going once again as it takes the free kick. And there you have Wilson at the back of his of the goal, receiving treatment to his ankle. They got clipped by Oliver there, and Toyin with the ball. Toyin controls it, and it's been played Jafar Mohammed, but his flip has been intercepted by Caleb Atunwa. It's going to be a throw into the One Pro Sport team. Free kick to One Pro Sports and taken quickly by Toyin, and that's a very good pass there to Jafar Mohammed from Ekene Joseph, but he's not able to get there on time as Oliver kicks the ball out, and it's going to be a corner kick to One Pro Sports team. This is going to be their second corner kick of the match, if I'm not mistaken, and let's see what they make of this. It's Daniel who is going for this, and the corner kick will be taken by Daniel. It's going to be an in-swinger, and you have 5 players there trying to attack the ball. This is Toyin with the ball, taking shots. Toyin's cross comes in, and oh geez, Ekene Joseph and Frederick Okoli there misjudging the ball. There was a bit of miscommunication between both strikers, and that chance just went begging. Again, it's what I talked about earlier. For the One Pro Sports team, they tend to carve out chances. They tend to make some very good attacking displays, but it's just about the final third. When it gets to the final third, they tend to be profligate in front of goal, and it has cost them points in this league campaign thus far. That's well played, and this is Elma. Elma's shot is blocked, and that has been cleared away by Toyin, and it's Onyema Okechukwu trying to give it chase, but he's been tripped, and that's going to be a free kick. And the guilty party there was Eli Ajenifuja, who tripped Onyema, I beg your pardon. Daniel is standing over this, is going to take it, and you have 4 players. Oh, that's a very good lob there to Ekene Joseph, who can't control it. Jafar Mohammed makes a run for it, but it's been cleared off, and this is Caleb Atunwa, who miscontrols the ball there, but gets it back, and now it's with Ebenezer Kate, who skips past Toyin. This is Ebenezer, and that's meant to be an intended pass from Elma to Ebuka right there, but that's been intercepted. This is Daniel. Oh, Daniel's pass has been deflected, and goalkeeper Bakumechang catches that with relative ease. Caleb Atunwa with the ball right now, and it's with Wilson. Wilson is back on the field of play, having received treatment on his ankle, and that's a long ball from Oliver trying to locate the run of Ebenezer, but that's been well intercepted there by the defender there, and that's a very good pass. Okay, Ike Chukwu Onyema makes a run for it, but leaves it, and is the pass going to come in? Oh, that's been blocked as well, and it's back to Emeka Okoli. Emeka Okoli plays on David, and this is David with the run. I'm sure he's trying to spot Ebenezer. Ebenezer takes on his defender, skips past him, plays the ball in for Elma, and this is Elma. Is Elma going to take the shot there? Is narrowed the angle, very good pass, and this is very good turn, and that's well done, but that's going to be a goal kick. That was not too far away. Very good turn there by Emeka Okoli, and you could see the intent. He had Chinedu to his left hand side and could have passed to him, but the turn was also a very good one, and Emeka Okoli just couldn't get a shot down enough to get them the opening goal of this match. Do not forget, this is match day 3. It's the first match of match day 3, and both sides are going for the win. For Yobo Football Club, they have 3 points from 2 games, while for One Pro Sports team, they have a point from 2 games. So much is at stake here, as both teams are trying as much as possible to get a win. That's offside. Yes, that's offside. Emeka Okolide has been flagged by the linesman to be in an offside position, and it's going to be a free kick to One Pro Sports team, as the danger has been averted for the time being. Talking about goalkeepers, goalkeeper Taufik of the One Pro Sports team has been on the losing side once, and having considered 4 goals in 2 matches. But it must be said that he's a very good goalkeeper. You can easily feel his presence, aerial presence. He's confident, and he commands his box quite well, which are qualities you expect in a goalkeeper. And I think is one to watch out for as well as the tournament progresses. Bako Mechang with the ball, throws it out to Emeka Okoli. Emeka Okoli controls quite well, and this is Gabriel on the ball as well. Oh, that's a miscontrol there. It's going to be a throw into One Pro Sports team. Bako Mechanga throws the ball to Ebenezer Kate. Now it's with Oliver David. Oliver David trying to weigh up his chances, and you can see the communication there. He wants a move, and that's way down to Sahid Olawuye on the left hand side, and that side playing Chinedu with a step over, and he blazes his efforts way over the bar and wide. And then for Yobo Football Club, Coach Ari I'm sure he will begin to get worried about the lack of clinical finishes from his team, because in terms of chances, Yobo Football Club have had more chances in this game than One Pro Sports team. So creating the chances isn't the problem, it's about the finishing, and that's a very good pass by Oliver, and that's a handball. That should be a handball. I thought that ball was handled, and the linesman and the referee didn't spot that, which is quite surprising. That was a shot there from Emeka Okoli, and it did touch the hand of the defender there. I think it was Chidima who handled the ball there. But the referee has signaled for a corner kick, and it's going to be a corner kick to Yobo Football Club, taken by Chinedu Okafor. 5 players in the box to attack this one. It's going to be the opening goal. Chinedu takes it, it's deep, and that's Elma, but it's been cleared off the line. And Elma puts his body in there again, a good show of strength there, and that should be a free kick. But the linesman waves off his appeals, and it's going to be a throw-in to One Pro Sports team. This is a show of strength between Ekene Joseph, and Ekene Joseph does so well, and the referee blows there for an infringement. Was that really an infringement? And that was a very good run there by Ekene Joseph, who showed a bit of power, stamina, and in the physical duel with Eli Ajenifuja, to get past him. But the referee adjudges that to be too aggressive, and the free kick went the way of Yobo Football Club, which is a reprieve for them, considering that was a very good opportunity for One Pro Sports team to get the lead. Eli Ajenifuja with the ball there, but his control was terrible, and he inadvertently handled the ball. So it's a free kick to One Pro Sports team, and this will be taken by Daniel, who is over the free kick at this time. Daniel takes it short, and the ball is returned back to Daniel's pass to Frederick Okoli, and then Frederick has support from Jafar Mohammed. He takes his time and he plays it way back to the middle of the field, and right now it's with, oh, that's offside. Yes, that's, the linesman has flagged him up for being in an offside position, and One Pro Sports team still finding it difficult to construct chances and then make it happen in terms of converting those chances. Chances are far and wide between for them, but for Yobo Football Club, they've had more of the ball, they've had more chances, clear-cut goal-scoring chances, but they've been profligate in front of goal, and they'll be hoping to be more clinical in the second half. This is Wilson Lenlo. Launches this long, and that's a very good one. Elma with the chase, and that's going to be a corner kick. Oh, it's going to be a goal kick. The referee adjudges Elma to have had the last touch, and it's going to be a goal kick to One Pro Sports team. Nothing is more annoying than having names. Wilson Lenlo with the ball for Yobo Football Club is able to play Michael Colin. That should be an handball there, and then it's with Ebenezer Kate right about now. Kate tries to make a crossfield pass to Chinedu. That's been well intercepted there by Abraham for One Pro Sports team. And you have a player down, and that should be Oliver. Oh, okay, no, that is not Oliver. That's Ibuka Olivieri, who is grappling with his ankle, but he's up on his field, and that's a yellow card there to Daniel, who gets penalized for that infringement on Ibuka Oliveira. So it's going to be Oliver David taking the free kick for Yobo Football Club, and they have 7 players trudging up the field right now. You can see Caleb wide there. Oliver takes it, but Ebenezer, oh, this is controlled, and it's been cleared off. The danger has been averted, and this Wilson Lenlo with the header, and is able to control it and prevent it from going out for a throw-in. But his pass has been intercepted by Ike, and Ike right now under a bit of pressure from Caleb Atunwa, who does so well to kick the ball away for a throw-in. That's a throw-in to One Pro Sports team as adjudged by the linesman, and it's still goalless in this match. For One Pro Sports team, this is a must-win match. For Yobo Football Club as well, it's possibly a must-win match. And there you have it. The halftime whistle of the referee has been blown, and that puts an end to the proceedings of this match in terms of the first half. It's been an intriguing match, and it's still goalless as we do not have goals scored yet, but hopefully the second half will be able to provide more goals and more intriguing moments. Yobo Football Club 0, One Pro Sports Team 0, halftime.
Comment?
I don't play football. I am. All the first half now. And there's the whistle by the referee for the commencement of the second half. It's still goalless between One Pro Sports and Yobo Football Club. And for One Pro Sports, oh, that's a nutmeg, and it's well done there with Ebenezer Kate catching his opponent there. And that was well done. A couple of changes here and there in terms of how the teams decide to set up. And this is Arino Ola for One Pro Sports team, who is going to take this free kick. He should take it deep. 4 players are attacking it, and Okoli Frederick is the target, the tall striker for One Pro Sports team, challenged by Ekene Joseph. And Ekene Joseph has been penalized for sticking out his elbow to the face of Wilson Lenlaw. Free kick taken quickly. This is Oliver David. Oh, that's a very good move there by Elma, who is pulled back, and that's a free kick spotted by the linesman. And Elma has been penalized for tugging the jersey of Tony. And what an exciting duel it's turned out to be between Elma and Tony, as well as Chinedu and Tony on that right hand flank. And I'm sure the referee is having a word with both players, as both players are engaging the referee, trying to stake their claim and pitch their tent. But it's the referee is unwavered by Elma's protest, and it's a free kick to One Pro Sports team, taken by Tony, lobs it forward quick, and I think Ikechukwu Yema was the target, didn't get through. This is David intercepting that pass, taking it. David once again, that's well done. And this is Wilson Lenlaw with the pass, and tries to locate Ebenezer Kate's run, but that's been intercepted, and Said Olawoye will just let that roll out for a throw. Oh, that's a good interchange of pass. This is Ebenezer Kate one-on-one with Arinola, and he skips past him. That's in, takes a shot, but that's going to be a comfortable catch. Oh, it's spilled by Taufik, the goalkeeper of One Pro Sports team. But before there could be damage there in terms of a rebound tucked in, he's able to gather the ball with relative ease. And Eli Ajedefuja, under a bit of pressure from Frederick Okoli, plays the ball back to his goalkeeper Bako Mechang. Mechang tries as much as possible to pass to Caleb Atunwa, but his cross is intercepted, but it will be thrown to One Yobo Football Club. And thrown falls into the path. Oh, that's been an interception, and this is a very good chance for them. It's 3 against 2. It's a counter attack, and oh, that's too close to the defender right there, and that will be cleared off for a throw to Yobo Football Club. Different jerseys, different numbers. Their name is going to be here. I just see 32 no day list. If you know the to show you by a deal. It's going to be a free kick right there to Yobo Football Club, and this will be taken by Old David. Yes, Oliver. You have 2 players on the ball, but I think it's going to be taken by Oliver. There's 6 players in the box for Yobo Football Club to try and connect with the cross. The cross comes in, it's a decent one, and it's well cleared off goal. And this will be a counter attack as Onyema Ikechukwu makes the run, and Gabriel has done a very good job there of intercepting play. And it's back to Oliver, who puts in another decent cross. Ebenezer makes a move for it, but his header is comfortably cut by the goalkeeper Taufik, who is in goal for One Pro Sports. And this is Ekene Joseph, who does that well, skips past 2 players, and then lobs the ball to Ike Onyema, who is one-on-one with Bakume Chang. But Bakume Chang calmly rushes off his line and intercepts. Atua, who is dispossessed by Onyema, who does a very good job, very good play there by Ikechukwu Onyema, and a very good run, and is able to win a corner kick. Caleb Atua with a flick there, trying to prevent it from going to a corner kick, falls into a part of Frederick Okoli, who crosses the ball well, and this is a chance. Daniel with the shot, it's a goal, 2-0. That's well taken, well struck. That's Daniel for One Pro Sport team. Talking about the start, a great start to the second half. That's what we've seen from One Pro Sport team. 2 goals up, what a lovely strike that was, and there was nothing, absolutely nothing the goalkeeper of Yobo Football Club, Bako Mechang, could have done to save that. 2-0, One Pro Sport team up against Yobo Football Club, who have themselves to blame, having squandered so many chances in the first half. They are now trailing by 2-0. And this is a terrific start by One Pro Sport team to the second half of this league match. They've scored the first goal, they've had a penalty placed over the bar by their goal scorer, top goal scorer Frederick Okoli, and now they've scored another goal. So it's 2-0, One Pro Sport team, and then you have Daniel, the goal scorer, who scored that magnificent strike on the ball. Now it's with Ekene Joseph. Ekene Joseph, the striker as well, passes back to the goalkeeper Taufik. And talking about Taufik, that's also a reliable hand in goal for One Pro Sport team. So it's all about One Pro Sport team at this point. They have the lead. More importantly, the momentum is on their side, and that's a brash tackle there by Tony, and it's been penalized by the referee. It's going to be a free kick to Yobo Football Club as they look to get their way back in this match. Ebon, can you hear me now? Free kick taken short and quickly there, and you have Gabriel. Oh, that's a very good skip, but he's been dispossessed of the ball. And this is Ekene Joseph, who was trying to play a dummy there to Olamileko Shobayo, who is now on the field of play. That's well done by Oliver, and the ref blows in his favor for a free kick there. But this is about 28 meters away from goal. Let's see if he's going to take it directly or try and attempt a cross. You have 4 players stepping into the box now, 5 as Wilson, the centre back, joins in an attempt that a decent cross will come in, but this is not too far away, and Oliver will probably fancy his chances from here as well. So there you have it, Yobo Football Club trailing, and it's a shocking start to the second half for them. Oliver with a free kick takes it directly at goal, but that's directly into the hands of Taufik, who makes a comfortable save and takes his time before restarting play, and that's quite understandable. They have the momentum, they have the lead, so they can also eat into the time. Olamileko Oshobayo now playing as a right fullback, and he locates the run of Daniel, the goal scorer for One Pro Sport team. He scored the second goal. That wonderful strike you saw minutes ago, that's the player who scored. And there you have it, he's been dispossessed. And Daniel now with the ball, and Daniel has been tripped from behind by Gabriel there, and by Ebuka, Ebuka Oliveri, and the referee penalizes Ebuka there. So it's going to be a free kick to One Pro Sport, taken quickly by Daniel as well. The ball back with Daniel, and Daniel trips once again by George Kingsley, and he gets another free kick within the space of 30 seconds. Daniel takes it quick, trying to locate the run of Ekene Joseph. That's been intercepted, and that's a poor loose control there, and then that's a very good pass. Elma, the located target now is 3 against 1. This is a very good chance, 3 against 1. That's a penalty for sure. Yes, it is a penalty for Yobo Football Club. There was nothing the defender there could have done, and he just had to take one for the team there. That's a very good one, a very good run from Elma, who has a goal to his name in this league campaign. That's the player on jersey number 8 for Yobo Football Club, Elma Arunta. And it's Elma Arunta who has given Yobo Football Club a lifeline from the sports kick. Who will do the honors? It's Oliver David there, yeah. Oliver David is the one standing over the ball, and he will do the honors from 12 yards. Should he score this, then the lead will be halved, and it's going to be 2-1. Let's see if he can give Yobo Football Club a lifeline back into this match. It's Oliver against David. Oliver. And that was a very good penalty there taken by David Oliver for Yobo Football Club to have the deficit. It's now 2-1 in favor of One Pro Sport team. And for Yobo Football Club, they have a lifeline. That's the goal scorer, David Oliver, the midfield maestro, one of the bright spots for Yobo Football Club. Has been a shining star for the team over the course of 2 games and then this 3rd game. So 2-1 in favor of One Pro Sport team, but definitely Yobo Football Club now have a say in this contest. And let's see if it will give way for an intriguing finish to this match, having started so well, especially in this second half. And yes, the referee spots an infringement there on David, so it's going to be a free kick to Yobo Football Club, taken quickly by David as he tries to play Ebenezer in. Ebenezer's cross comes in, but that's been slid out for a corner kick by Abraham. Very good defensive play there by Abraham, and it's a corner kick to Yobo Football Club, taken quickly by Ebenezer Kate, and Ebenezer has the ball back. It's with Oliver, the goal scorer, and now a cross shoot coming from the left hand side. The cross comes in, but it's poor, and that's a very good clearance there by the player who decided not to take chances with his goalkeeper. Very good turn there by Kene Joseph, plays in Ike Oyema, and that's wide. Can Ike keep it in play? He makes the run, but is it too much? Oh, is he able to keep it in play? No, he couldn't keep it in play, but that was a very good run there. I think Kene Joseph just hits that way too much for Oliver to really, for Ikechukwu Oyema to make a very good attempt at controlling the ball. And that's George Kingsley controlling the ball, heading the ball there, but it falls nicely to Tony, who would make a defensive clearance, and it locates Daniel, the second goal scorer for One Pro Sport team. Is Daniel there? Oh, that very good. An inter-exchange of pass there. It's been saved by Oliver, and that's a very good ball to Ebenezer Kate, who is onside. Ebenezer is onside. Ebenezer is onside. And is this the second goal? Yes, that's the equalizer there. And that's a very good play by Ebenezer Kate right there. And that here you have it. That's the equalizing goal. And it's 2 goals apiece in this entertaining affair between Yobo Football Club and One Pro Sport team. And there you have the goal there. And there was little that could have been done to save that. George Kingsley, the substitute, getting the equalizing goal there for Yobo Football Club. George Kingsley with the equalizing goal there for Yobo Football Club. And for One Pro Sport team, it's deja vu once again, as they now find themselves level with Yobo Football Club at 2 goals apiece. Ekene Joseph there skips past one, is able to play on Okoli Frederick. Frederick darts into his left-hand side and is able to play on Olamileko Oshobayo. Oshobayo's cross comes in, but that doesn't get to the intended target, who is Ekene Joseph. And that's been nodded out, and now it's with Elma. Elma there has 2 players on him, is dispossessed of the ball. And there's a miscommunication there between Oyema and David, and now Oliver has it. Oliver plays in Ebenezer, and this is Ebenezer with the ball. Is able to get in, and it's Ebenezer against Olamileko, skips past him. A cross comes in. Oh, that's been well defended. Ebenezer is going to make a run for the ball again, and he does that. Passes on to Oliver. Oliver has 3 players in the box for a cross, and the cross comes in. There's the 4th player there, and the control has been misplaced, and that's out for a goal kick. What an interesting match this has turned out to be. 2 goals up, 2 goals squandered, and 2 goals scored afterwards by Yobo Football Club to level matters at 2 goals apiece. And it sets the final few minutes of this match to be an intriguing one, as both sides will go for it, believing that they can get the winning goal and all 3 points in this match. It's Yobo Football Club 2 and One Pro Sport team 2. Should results end like this, should the scoreline end like this, then means Yobo Football Club will have 4 points from 3 games, while for One Pro Sport team, it's just going to be their 2nd point in 3 games. So there's a lot at stake for both teams, as they will be going out to ensure that they get all 3 points. free kick there to Yobo Football Club, who are now on the ascendancy in terms of momentum. They are now piling the pressure, and one pro sport team is feeling the heat. That's a low cross coming in, and it wasn't decent enough. Now this is a counter attack, and that's a very good pass. Can Frederick Okoli get it? Yes, he makes a run for it, and the tall striker, oh, he can't get that. He's unable to keep it in play, and it's going to be a throw-in to Yobo Football Club. A few minutes away from the end of this pulsating match. It's been a very exciting match by both sides, having attempts to win this match, but right now all the matters are level, as it's 2 goals apiece for both sides, and it's just a matter of time before the referee would blow his final whistle for the end of proceedings. That's a very good defensive play there by Chidinma, and for one pro sport team, it's almost like they're just hanging by their threads to ensure that they survive this match. Frederick Okoli with the ball right now. Frederick does so well, and oh, that's a very good turn. Still with Frederick, gets dispossessed of the ball, and now it's with Ebuka Oliveri. He leaves it for, oh, that's very good. Oliver was the intended target there, Oliver David. But this is now with Olamileko Oshobayo, who plays Ekene Joseph in. Ekene Joseph with a burst of energy, and let's see, he puts in a cross, a low one, and he gets it, but the control that the first touch, for some of these players, it's about their first touch. They need to do better when it comes to their first touch. That's Frederick Okoli there, losing the ball, and as you can see, he's not even making an attempt to get it back. I guess fatigue is now setting in for most of these players, as they've put in the work and then put in a decent shift in terms of physical tussles, duels, and what have you. But it's Ekene Joseph trying to play in Ikechukwu Onyema, and Onyema's header is comfortably saved by Bakumechang in goal for Yobo Football Club. Machang throws it quickly to Ebuka Oliveri, and this is a ball to Ebenezer Kate. This is well done. Kate skips past them. Is dispossessed there. A very good job there by Abraham, and it's Abraham against Kate. This is another duel that we've seen in the course of this match, and it's been difficult to judge who won, because sometimes Ebenezer Kate gets the better of him, sometimes the defender Abraham gets the better of Ebenezer Kate, the winger for Yobo Football Club. That's cleared by Daniel, and it falls into the path of Ekene Joseph. Ekene Joseph plays in Okoli Frederick nicely, and this is very good. Now he needs support, and who does he get? Oh, a couple of step overs there, and it gets across to Ekene Joseph, whose shot is lame, and that will be a comfortable catch for Bakumechang in goal for Yobo Football Club. Bakumechang throws it out. The ball is now with Abdullah Jim. Oh, that's a beautiful pass to Ebenezer, who skips past Olamileko Oshobayo, and skips past the second player. And is he going to take an attempt at goal? It's Kingsley George. Kingsley George skips past one, skips past two. Is that a penalty? No. The referee has a very good look at that, and he waves it on for play on. And is the cross coming in? Yes, it comes in. It's been intercepted. It falls nicely. This is Oliver with the ball. Can Oliver make this happen? Oliver with a shot there, but that's a comfortable catch for Taufik at the end. And Taufik launches one forward. This is a very good one, and it's with Ekene Joseph. It's 2 against 2, but Ekene Joseph is dispossessed by Wilson Lenlaw, and Wilson has been a very strong presence in the center half of defense for Yobo Football Club. A very good center back. That's another bright spot in this Yobo Football Club team, and it's the kind of player you want in terms of your center back. An ideal player, strong, reliable, has good movements on and off the ball, and more importantly, is physically aware of his environment. That's what you expect from a centre back, to be cautious of the runs from strikers, and that's what Wilson Lenlaw has in abundance. So there you have it. Ekene Joseph there, probably fatigue setting in, and it's 2 goals apiece at this point in time, and we're just a few minutes away from the end of this half and the end of the match as a whole, because this is the second half, and it's been an exciting one. Both teams have given it their all, and I think both coaches will be proud of how the teams have responded, especially for Yobo Football Club, who had to come from 2 goals down. That's an intended pass intercepted by Chidima. It's crossed to Ekene Joseph, who is offside, and Ekene does the right thing by not going for the ball, for it was offside. Kingsley George with the ball, plays in Oliver David. Oliver quickly. Oliver plays in Kingsley George, I beg your pardon. And right now, we may see a cross coming. Yes, that's the cross. Kingsley George is the target. He controls it with his chest. He turns. He gets it. Oh, that's a reflex save by Taufik, and that's a brilliant one. That's a brilliant point-blank save there by Taufik in goal for the One Pro Sport team. And it must be said that that was reflex. It was, although the shot was centralized again, because Kingsley George did not place the ball. He didn't pick a spot. He just hit it with venom. But that was met by a very strong fist from Taufik, who is in goal for the One Pro Sport team. It's been an exciting match thus far. 2 goals apiece, and both teams really going for it in the final minutes of this encounter. A long range shot there, that's tipped over by Taufik once again, and it's another corner kick to Yobo Football Club. Taufik, another bright spot, another shining star, another superstar in this One Pro Sport team. He does not necessarily have the height that a goalkeeper like Bakume Chang has, but in terms of reflexes, in terms of presence, control, dominance, and commanding his box well, he does that so well. And that's a player you should watch out for. One of the stars who very soon will probably break into the Super Eagles team, or at least the Olympic team. The corner kick comes in, it's deep, it's taken well, nodded by Eli Ajeni. Throwing quickly taken there, and it's that was a chance lost there by Yobo Football Club. It's a corner kick taken quickly. It's with Gabriel, and Gabriel's shot comes in, but that's been blazed over the bar. Couldn't wrap his foot around it. And still 2 goals apiece as we're winding down to the end of this match. And what an intriguing match it's been. for Yobo Football Club, they had the ascendancy in the first half. They couldn't convert any of the chances. It ended goalless. And in the second half, we've seen 4 goals scored, with one pro sports team starting the second half like a house on fire. Scored 2 goals, even lost the penalty. And unfortunately for them, they couldn't hold on to their lead as they conceded 2 goals, and to ensure that the scoreline right now is 2 goals apiece. So for both teams, I'm sure there will be lots of talks from the coaches by full time. For a coach, he will be happy at the response of his team. That's talking about Coach Harry. While for the other coach, he will be disappointed that his team couldn't hold on to their lead. But this is football, these things happen. It what makes for an interesting play. A decent cross comes in there, Bakume Chang with the tip, and the cross control there, and that's a corner kick. The shot has been deflected. That's Oche right there. His shot has been deflected for a corner kick. Oche was making calls, making appeals for a penalty, but the referee waved that off, and I don't think it was a penalty, because I think it was Wilson's back that deflected the ball to a penalty, to a goal kick, to a corner kick, I beg your pardon, and not his hand. So it's a corner kick to one pro sport team who are trying to get the winning goal here from this corner kick. The cross comes in, it's deep, and there's really no clean contact there. It's with Daniel now, the second goal scorer for one pro sport team. His attempted volley has been intercepted, and the referee penalizes. The referee blows his whistle there for penalizing Olokpudi, who had that strong challenge on the defender. It's 2-2, and it's the players are now beginning to, act it out. That's Wilson on the floor, Wilson Lenlaw. Fatigue has set into it. It's understandable if the players are beginning to wind down the clock by putting in some theatrics, and let's see if they can continue. Okay, Wilson continues. He doesn't need medical treatment, and there you have it. Right now, there's a cross comes in, and who's the intended? Oh, that's been miscontrolled, and this is a very good chance. That penalty? No, the referee waves it off, and Emeka Okuli just couldn't stay on his feet for that opportunity for them, and that's a throw-in to Yobo Football Club, as both teams, as you can see from the players, they're now tired and they're just trying everything they can to hang in there. Throw-in taken quickly, and it's being passed to Oliver. Oliver locates Ebenezer's run, but Daniel guards the ball very well, and it's Daniel. Oh, it's Olokpudi now. Olokpudi on the run, and this is 2 against 4. Ike Chukwu plays that so well, and this is a very good chance. Oh, that's a wayward cross by Ayomide. That was a wayward attempt to return the pass to Ike Chukwu Onyema, who has put in a decent shift as well in this match. His pace has been noticeably troublesome for the Yobo Football Club bench, and that's Abinakante. Very good. Oh, that's very close. That was a very good one there by Abinakante. That's in a couple of step-overs, drifts into his right-hand side, but couldn't wrap his foot around the ball entirely to get that corner that he wanted into the far top right-hand corner of the post. So it's a very good attempt there by Zakate. The scoreline remains 2 goals apiece, and there you have the fourth official indicating that it's 2 minutes additional time we have in this encounter. 2 minutes more to be played. Who can get the winning goal? It's with David Oliver, and David plays in Kingsley George. Back to Eli Ajenifuja. Eli Ajenifuja plays in David. He controls. Oh, that's a very good one. And is the shot coming in? Oh. The referee blows for an infringement against David, who is beginning to play it out, but the referee isn't interested. The free kick goes to one pro sport team, and the danger has been averted for one pro sport team. Scoreline still 2 goals apiece. Oh, referee pulls play back, for the ball was in motion when the free kick was quickly taken. So it's 2 goals apiece with left to play in this encounter. Oh, that's well done there by Ekene Joseph, who plays in Ayomide. Ayomide with the tap. Oh, that's just wide of goal. Wow, that would have been a memorable finish to this great encounter.
Well played there by Kenneth Joseph with the deft touch to skip past Eli Ajenifuja and then placing Ayomide, who was one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but he couldn't beat the goalkeeper as he placed the shot just narrowly wide of Beko Mechang's goal, and the scoreline remains 2 goals apiece. Yobo Football Club 2, One Pro Sports Team 2. And there is the final whistle by the referee. It's been an entertaining match. I think for both sides, they'll be pleased with the outcome. Though for One Pro Sports Team, they would have felt they could have held on to their lead or probably sneaked this one if they had scored that penalty which Frederick Okoli blazed over the bar. Yobo Football Club 2, One Pro Sports Team 2. It's been an exciting start to match day 3. And we look forward to the second match of match day 3 coming up very soon. And this is one you do not want to miss because it's the league leaders who are playing this one. Talking about Joe Sporting Football Club. I'm Samson Oloyede, your commentator for the day. We'll go on a quick break right now, and when we return, we'll bring you live actions from the second match of match day 3.
Check, Jermaine. Check. So. Check. Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2.